Is a question of the animal kingdom. In the last video we have completed the chemical coordination chapter. Now here the question of the animal kingdom, which is very important chapter for the NEET exam, and we know that we are having very few time, like only few 7 to 8 days are there. So in these time period we have to cover all the 12th portion, we have to cover 11th portion of the biology 12th, and we have to learn all the important terms from which the question probability will be more. So here let us start with very short time period, because I will not take too much time in this. So let's see. And here first of all I will give you the work. This is your work, you have to fill it if you knows the answer, that what type of the layers are these. These are the germ layers. Some layer would be the ectoderm, some will be the mesoderm, some will be the mesoglia or something in these 1 2 3 4. Some layer would be the endoderm. So you have to fill it and write in the comment if you knows. Okay, that is the work for you. Okay, so here the question number first is in front of you. That is, the question number first is in front of you. Match the following columns and select the correct option. So here the 6 to 15 pair of the gill slits, easily we have seen these all into the cyclostomes, right? These we have seen into the cyclostome. And circle caudal fins, hetero means different, circle caudal means the end part, means tail part. Okay, that we have seen into the condic thighs. And air bladder, very soon we have seen into the ostick thighs. So means C4 given only in the one option and A2 given in this option only. So this is the option number D, so it would be the answer. Okay, I hope it would be clear to you, because in the D only. And poison sting, we knows very well, it is the example of the trigger, it is another name for the trigger. Okay, and very important thing, all the examples is very important of the chapters. All the examples are very important of each phylum. If you have learnt the example of each phylum, that means you have covered approximately 70 to 80% of the chapter. So that is very important, and be careful for that. Okay, here I have written the example already for you. If you want, you can take the help from this. Nothing extra, only the name of the examples which is given in your NCERT, like from the phylum Porifera, which are the example given in your NCERT. Nidaria, what are the, in bracket also the common name and the biological name, everything I have written here. Nothing extra, but just to show you. And I have written already, because I don't want to take too much time into the video. So because of that I have written already. Okay, so just try to practice it all. If you have not written, then do it. And if you have written and you have learned, that means you are doing a great job. Okay, so let's continue from here. That's question number second. Okay, all the vertebrates are the chordate, but all chordates are not vertebrate. Absolutely given in your NCERT that all the vertebrates are actually the chordate, because they all vertebrate is what, it is a subphylum. Okay, and chordates are what, chordate is the phylum. So in the phylum chordata, subphylum vertebrata will come. In the phylum chordata, subphylum vertebrata, because in the phylum chordata, we have seen some belongs to the urochordata, some belongs to the cephalochordata, and some belongs to the vertebrata, right? So on the basis of that they have given here. But what is the reason behind it, that why they all are not the chordata? What is the reason? So that means actually their notochord is replaced by the vertebral column in the adult of some chordata, not all but some chordata. So it would be the answer here. The first option, which was telling that all the chordata possesses the notochord throughout their life, that is not exactly defining it. Ventral is not present. First of all, it would be the dorsal. And all the chordata possesses the vertebrate, not all, few are not having. Okay, so we'll go with the second option. Next is the question number third, that is, identify the vertebrata group of the animals characterized by the crop and the gizzard in its digestive system. That crop and the gizzard, actually we have seen into the phylum Arthropoda, right? Into the phylum Arthropoda we have seen this feature. And the phylum Arthropoda is actually not given in all, but related to the phylum aves. Okay, the birds are also having the crop and the gizzard. In the arthropoda we have seen actually in the cockroach, right? Into the first chapter structure organization we have studied about the cockroach. In that we have seen crop and the gizzard. That same thing would be available into the aves also. Okay, then question number 4 is here, which one of the following animals is not homeotherm? Is not homeotherm, that is like homeotherm means those who cannot maintain the temperature of the body. Okay, so on the basis of that you can see that chelone are actually the related to their homeothermity, but they are not having actually the ability to survive into the high and the low temperature. They would be into the aquatic environment, so they cannot maintain the body temperature. But macropus, Psittacula, Camillus, they are all belonging to the phylum Vertebrata, as well as in them they are on the land also, so they can manage it. Okay, so the chelone cannot do it, so this one. Next question number 4 is here, little bit for the clarity I have attached the NCERT page here. That question is asking which of the following represent the correct combination without any exceptions. Means there should be no exceptions. It has come into the AIPMT 2050. So body covered with the feathers, skin moist, and the glandular forelimbs, forewings, and lungs with the air sacs into the apes they are saying. It is not like body is covered with the moist skin, that is okay. Lungs with the air sacs and forelimbs from the wings. Actually, it was the like forewings, that is correct, but glandular and these lung sacs, that is not correct, related to the apes. Okay, so it is incorrect. Next is the mammary gland and hair on the body, pinna, two pair of the limbs, that is a characteristic of the mammalia. That is a characteristic of the mammalia, right? So that is absolutely correct. In the mammals we have seen, this is all given in the NCERT. Here for the condyctids they are saying ventral mouth, gills without operculum, skin with the placoid scale, and the persistent tent of the notochord. That is also correct. Like we can go through with the B as well as the C, because both are actually correct. Might be some any mistake is there, so that is why I have taken here the NCERT screenshot. That in the condyctids they have given mouth is located ventrally, notochord is persistent throughout the life, and gill slits are separated without operculum, and the skin is stuff containing the minute placoid skin. That is all same thing given, skin with the placoid skin. Okay, so because of that, like we can say containing the minute placoid skin. So that is what they have given everything here. So we can go through with like second or the third. Okay, so let's see from these two or any we can take it. Okay, so now let's see question number 5th is here. Again the next matching you have to see. Question number 5th, which of the following characteristic feature always hold true for the corresponding group of the animal? Okay, so 3-chambered heart or one incompletely divided ventricles. Okay, that is for the reptile, but exceptional case, that is a crocodile. That is a crocodile, right? So which is not mentioned here, and they are asking always true holds for the corresponding group of the animals. So everything should be correct, na? So it is incorrect. Cartilaginous endoskeleton into the condycta is absolutely correct. Viviparous in the mammals, some are viviparous, but some are oviparous also, that we have seen, not all. Okay, viviparous as well as the oviparous, so both could be there. So because of that, it is not only the viviparous, it is incorrect. Chordata possesses the mouth in the upper and the lower jaw, so it is not absolutely correct, because possesses the mouth, that is okay, but at the terminal ends. Okay, with an upper and the lower jaw. Might be gnatha, based on that table also we have seen on this. Okay, so we will go with the second option. Okay, now let's see question number 6. Question number 6 is which one of the following pair of the animals are similar to each other pertaining to the features stated against them? Like seahorse and the flying fish, then Patroclus and the Ornithorhynchus, and then the garden lizard and the crocodile, and the Ascaris and the Ancylostoma. If you have learned the example, definitely you can find out the answer very easily. So let's see question number 6, what it is, what would be the correct matching for it. Okay, so first of all, seahorse and the flying fish, they are actually under the water or poikilothermic. That is correct, because the feature means they would be under the water, aquatic organism. If they are aquatic, so definitely they would be under the water and they will not need it to maintain the body temperature because already into the cold environment. Patroclus and Ornithorchus vivipary. Ornithorchus is not showing, the vivipary only, Patroclus only. Okay, so on the basis of that we can say it would be the, like, not the absolutely correct here. Okay, next is the garden lizard in the crocodile. Crocodile will not have the three-chambered heart, it is incorrect. Ascaris in the encyclostoma is showing the metameric segmentation. Ascaris is actually from the aschalminth, right? Aschalminths, and aschalminths are actually the round worm, not having any segmentation. Okay, so based on that it is again incorrect. So among the four which is absolutely correct, that is only the first option. Okay, so we will go with the first one. This question has come in the AIPMT 2012, as you can see written here. Then question number 7 is, which one of the following genus names and its two characters and its class phylum are correctly matched. So we have to find out their character, their genus and their class. Like Aurelia, and belonging to the phylum Coelenterata, and they are saying that they are having the organ level organization. In the Coelenterata we have seen the tissue level organization, right? So it is incorrect. In the Annelida, showing the body segmentation, male and female distinct, and they are Ascaris. Okay, so based on that, Ascaris is not from this phylum, again name is different. And then the tympanum represent the ear, which is a salamander, or as well as in the frog also they are amphibia, and their fertilization is external. That is correct, this is absolutely correct, given like class and their phylum as well as the genus and their function. That is absolutely correct. Patroclus or the macaca, they are mammalian, possesses skin possesses the hair, and the oviparous, they would be oviparous and the viviparous both, but not only because of the Patroclus. It would be incorrect, right? So D would be also incorrect, A and B also incorrect. So we will go with the third option. Okay, next question number 8. Which one of the following statement is totally wrong about the occurrence of the notochord while other three are correct? Means the question is asking which among the four totally wrong, but about the occurrence, okay, of the notochord. Means in the notochord all the three would be wrong, but while other three are correct. That on the basis of the notochord development and its function they are asking. Okay, so here it is absent throughout the life into the human from the very beginning. Absolutely incorrect. We have seen from the very beginning, like notochord at the embryonic stage we have seen in the embryonic stage it is present in the form of a notochord, then in the adult stage it has been changed, right? But in the adult stage it has been converted into the vertebral column, right? So that is what they are asking. We can go through with this one. Let's see other options. It is present throughout the life in the Amphioxus. Amphioxus is not from this subphylum. It is present only in the larval tail of the Acidia salpadoleolum. That is okay, but according to the question it is wrong. That is okay, but according to the question this is wrong, because they are asking totally wrong. Okay, that one, and occurrence and the notochord, while the other three are the correct. Okay, so these two are actually correct, but according to our question these two would be incorrect. It is replaced by the vertebral column in the adult frog. That also we have seen. So this is also incorrect according to our question. So we can go with the first option only, because in this one it is absent throughout the life in the human from the very beginning they are saying. Okay, so this was actually present into the embryonic stage. So based on that statement we can say that it is first one is actually the incorrect, and which would be our correct answer. Okay, now let's see the question number 9. Question number 9 is, which one of the following statement about all of the four of the Spongilla, leech, dolphin, penguin is correct. Okay, so Spongilla we knows very well, phylum Porifera. Okay, it is a phylum Porifera. Okay, leech we have seen, it is actually the leech is from the phylum Annelida. Okay, and penguin and dolphin that we have seen into the phylum vertebrates, subphylum vertebrate. Okay, so that all. Let's see now what would be the correct answer according to them. They are asking for the correct, so they are actually bilateral symmetry. Okay, so in the vertebrates also we have seen bilateral symmetry. Okay, penguin is homeothermic while the remaining three are poikilothermic. Penguin is actually from the aptenodytes. No? It is a aptenodyte. Aptenodyte. Okay, so we can say it would be like they are asking for one of the following statement about all the four: Spongilla, leech, dolphin, penguin. Okay, among all four statement, all are correct. Okay, so here that we can say, okay, first one would be the fine. Okay, bilateral symmetry, but not in the all. Like in leech and annelida, we cannot say. In the phylum Porifera it is not correct. Okay, phylum Porifera is actually asymmetrical. Sponges is asymmetric, right? So it would be incorrect in the first option. Okay, so incorrect. And penguin is homeothermic while the remaining three are poikilothermic. Penguin, it is not the poikilotherm, it would be homeotherm, it would be the poikilotherm. Okay, and leech and dolphin, dolphin could be poikilotherm but not the others. On the basis of that, this is also incorrect. Then the leech is a freshwater while the others are the marine. Leech would be actually from the Annelida. Okay, Hirudina. Leech is actually the Hirudina in the phylum Annelida. So it is not on the water, it would be on the land as well as on the water, not in the fresh only, while the others are into the marine. Penguin would be not into the marine, right? Penguin not in marine. Okay, so for that it would be incorrect. Okay, the Spongilla are special collared cells called the coinocyte, not found into the in the remaining three. Yes, that is absolutely correct, because in the sponges we have seen that they are having three layers. They are having the three layers: outermost, innermost, and the middle one. In the innermost layer they are having the coinocytic cells. Coinocytic layer actually having the collar cells. Okay, so this layer is actually innermost layer, known having the collar cells. This layer is known as a coinocytic or coinocyte, and the middle one is actually having the amoebocytic layer. This would be the amoebocytic, because having no particular shape, so amoebocytic. And outermost layer, this one, pianocytic or pinacocyte. Okay, outermost tough layer. So the collar cell is actually the innermost layer, which is a special property having the collar cells to push the water from the down to the upside. So on the basis of that, we can say this is found only into the Spongilla but not into the remaining three. So this is absolutely correct, with the one exception they was asking. So we will go with the fourth option. Okay, so the fourth would be the correct one. Next question. This was the ninth. Next question is a question number 10. Which one of the following group of the animals is correctly matched with its one characteristic feature without even a single exception? Means there should be not even a single exceptional wrong or the right, if depend upon the type of the statement what they are asking. If it is correct, so all should be correct. If it is wrong, the all should be wrong, not even a single exceptions. Okay, so here let's see that mammalia give birth to the young ones. Okay, reptiles possess a three-chambered heart which is with one incompletely divided ventricles, but they have not mentioned about the crocodile, so it is incorrect. Okay, so it is incorrect. Mammalia give birth to the young ones. Okay, but some mammals are giving the birth to the like as I told you, they are oviparous as well as the viviparous. Some are viviparous also, right? So not absolutely correct on this. Chordates possesses the mouth provided with an upper and the lower jaws. Upper and the lower jaw in the chordate we have seen, some was the agnatha like the cyclostome, some was the agnatha like the cyclostome, and some was the gnatha in which we have seen classes. Okay, so that is incorrect. And condictitis means possesses the cartilaginous endoskeleton made up of the cartilage, that is why they are the condictitis. So we will go with the fourth option. Okay, so these three would be incorrect. We'll go with the fourth option. Next question, number 11th. Which one of the following categories of the animals is correctly described with no single exceptions? Again, like the previous year, like the previous question, which we were seeing, which we have seen recently. Question number 10, right? So here they are asking means correctly described with no single exception. So the all the mammals are viviparous and possesses the diaphragm for the breathing. We have seen just now that all mammals are not only the viviparous, some would be the oviparous, so it would be incorrect. All reptiles possesses the scales having a 3-chambered heart and are cold blooded. Not all, exception is crocodile. You can get the question like this in the final exam. Okay, so be careful that what they are asking into the question. All the bony fishes have 4 pair of the gills and an operculum on each side. All the bony fishes they are saying operculum, incorrect. Okay, 4 pair of the gills they are telling, so incorrect. All the sponges are marine and have collared cell, absolutely correct, right? No, not all the sponges, no, not in all the sponges, this would be incorrect. This would be in all sponges they are not having the collar cells, depend upon the type of the, they are marine, all would be the marine, but not all are having the collared cell, that because of that this would be incorrect. Let's see the question. First and the second would be absolutely incorrect. Let's see about the third one also again. Bony fishes have the 4 pair of the gills and an operculum on the each side. Okay, in the bony fishes only, in the osteichthyes, yes, that is correct. In the osteichthyes only, let's see, I am always making the wrong spelling of this. Osteichthyes, all the osteichthyes means bony fishes, 4 pair of the gills, okay, and the operculum on each side, that is correct. Sorry for the inconvenience. Option number 3 would be the correct one. Okay, next the question number 12 is which one of the following animals is correctly matched with its one characteristic and the taxon. So duck-billed platypus, millipede, and it is